Let's go. Let's do it again. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're ready. I was picking my nose there for a second. Welcome, guys. It's Sunday, and welcome to another episode of We Got Your Vote. I'm Chris Fagan. I am your host for the evening, and my assistant. No, I'm just joking. I knew you were gonna give me that look. I forgot that it's 2020, and I am now canceled. There we go. That's how it happens. Yep. I am assisting Amy Newman. Hey, Amy, how you doing?
I'm little peeved.
like Chris, who's assisting who? That's right. I am assisting you. If you've seen Coming to America, I'm that lady. Whatever you like. But this is a show where we take, and from the community tab, we ask a couple questions and we get you guys to vote on it. So we're gonna go through those real quick. I think we have a couple of them queued up. What's the first one we got?
They asked, by showing a different Darkhold than the one originally shown in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the finale of Wandavision, 57% said Retconned Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. out of MCU canon. 43% said indicates it happened, but in another universe.
Where you fall on that one? Did you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I did not watch Agents. So remind me what the Darkhold is, because I did watch
the Darkhold was that book that Agnes had that Wanda was reading from one. So that book was also featured in that TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in one of their seasons. So, but it looked different. So people were speculating before the last episode. They're saying, is that the same book that was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And so the answer to that was, it looks totally different than the way it looked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So if Kevin Feige calls that book the Darkhold, then what he's telling us is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that TV show, did not happen. It's not real. But and that's exactly what happened.
I think we're overthinking it. I don't know. I personally think it might just be like, book looks different, didn't make it. We thought this one looked better for the aesthetic of the show, and that'll probably be it going forward.
Oh, you would think that, but the showrunner of that and Kevin Feige hated each other. He used to be Kevin Feige.
Yes, maybe they're retconning it out of the canon.
They used to have a lot of beef, and the showrunner of that used to be Kevin Feige's boss. And then when Kevin Feige started making billions and billions of dollars for Disney, then he no longer had to answer to that guy anymore.
Maybe if not even a hard retcon, just a bit of a we don't really want to tie in with that show, and we're just going to let that sort of fade into the background. I think that's what's happening, yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reference the movies all the time, but the movies never acknowledged that show existed.
Well, because you look at the number of people who've watched the movies as opposed to have seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and going one direction, you're going to get people going, I get that reference, and the other direction, you're going to get people going, do you know what that is, honey?
It's exactly why Kevin Feige told Bob Iger, I don't feel like I should have to answer to him anymore. And Bob Iger was like, you're right. You no longer have to work with that guy anymore. I don't even remember his name. So that's just my feelings on it. All right, what's next on We Got Your Vote?
Asked, where do you believe White Vision went after his memories were restored? 60% said Avengers headquarters, 18% said Stark's home, 13% said Wakonda, and 9% said Sokovia.
Where a lot of people, I saw one person was like, he went to the moon and just.
Yep, I'm with that person.
Sat there and just thought about things, just contemplating about that ship again.
What a life. Yeah, I guess Avengers headquarters. Is that where he was built?
Oh, yeah, Tony Stark and the Hulk. What's his name?
Bruce Banner. Yeah, probably Avengers headquarters. I don't think you'd keep that in your house.
Yeah, I would. I would assume that's probably where he would have gone first. If not, maybe just flying around, just exploring the earth, asking himself, why am I here? Why was Chris Fagan stupid enough to try that assistant joke and thought that was a good idea? He's only going to get punched in the back of the head when he least expects it. But that's what I think is going to happen.
Going to Venmo Joy to punch you because I don't live in your state.
You deserve this. Bam. Oh, of course. What's next?
We asked, where did you first hear about International Women's Day? 45% said the internet or social media, 37% said the Deadpool movie, 14% said school, and 4% said television. I feel like I probably heard about it on the internet, but let's be real, the Deadpool movie is like where it really entered my consciousness of like, I remember this.
Where it got famous?
Like, yeah, before, because Deadpool, that was, God, what, almost 5 years ago now?
Yeah.
And I feel like International Women's Day has really only been like a pretty major part of the conversation, the public dialogue in the past 5 or so years. I'm not saying Deadpool did that, but I'm just saying, like, pre-Deadpool, I don't remember. I couldn't have told you, like, oh, International Women's Day is this day. And I feel like, not because of Deadpool, but within the last 5 years, I could sort of.
I wonder how many terrified boyfriend and husbands looked at their spouse and was like, is that what you have to do during International Women's Day? And she was like, yes.
That's it. That's just such a fucking funny joke. Oh, sorry. You can believe me.
I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it. But I when I saw that joke,
I feel like my boyfriend references that joke every time International Women's Day comes up in conversation.
I mean, hint, hint. All right, what's next?
We asked, after watching Oprah's interview with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, Bethenny Frankel walked back the harsh criticism she posted about Meghan earlier that day. What do you think of this? 57% said just another opportunist. She doesn't care either way. 38% said she's only walking it back because she's afraid of cancel culture. And 4% said she probably genuinely changed her mind after the interview.
I'm with the 57%. I think she just was trying to create buzz and then just
remain relevant.
Relevant, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I could see that. I could see it being sort of a mix of the last two, of seeing that and kind of going, ooh, this doesn't look good for me, and whether that's actually caring or being worried about the backlash.
Yeah.
I think a little bit the intersection of all three options is probably the right, like a little bit in the middle of that Venn diagram of like a little bit felt bad, a little bit realized the backlash would be bad, a little bit realized just the buzz would be
she's
good
like,
for her.
I'll let Piers Morgan just sit in that space. I don't want to be here in that area. All right, what's next?
Coming to America scored biggest streaming opening weekend of the past year, survey says. So after watching part 2, do you think they should have a third one? 86% said no, this franchise does not need another film. 14% said yes, continue or complete the story with a third film.
I'm an either or guy. If they did a third one, I'll watch it. If not, it wouldn't matter. A lot of people, I thought that this movie was going to get a better review than it did, but a lot of people did not like it. I liked it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I can see where in comparison to so many years separating the original to this one. Yeah, it's not going to have that same impact as the first one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm done. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I feel like I would have said yes, but I feel like the movie, because it almost feels like a reboot, right? Like it's been so long. Yes. It doesn't even feel quite like a sequel. It feels like one of those So I would say probably not, just because of the time between the two. I feel like to then try to tack a third one on would be overkill.
I enjoyed Leslie Jones. A lot of people didn't like Leslie Jones's character in it. I thought she was one of the best things about it, but I guess to each his own. So,
I didn't see it, but I generally just think she's very, very fun and underrated.
Yeah. Go check it out. It's a fun movie. I mean, me and Joy sat down and watched it, and we laughed, and I had a good time with it. But at the same time, I can the criticisms that I heard about it, I get it. But me, it's one of those I turned my brain off kind of things and just watched it. But was it better than the first one? Or no, it was nowhere near. But it was funny. It was good.
I feel like that's the truth behind. And again, I haven't seen it, but with the bad reviews, I feel like when you have such a beloved movie and it's such a high bar, the reviews are almost inevitably going to be negative of just fans going, well, this wasn't the first one.
Yeah. And it's just I mean, Eddie Murphy at his age now, where his comedy, his mentality has shifted, he's not the same man that he used to be. So is young Eddie more funny than older Eddie? Yeah, probably. But is older Eddie more wise and more mature? Yeah. So that's probably why. Maybe the crazy Eddie was funnier, I guess. I don't know. But I like where he's going, and it was good. It was good. It was good. Not great, but it was good.
Here you go. We asked, was Raya and the Last Dragon worth the price of premiere access on Disney Plus? 14% said yes, it was worth it. 27% said no, I'll wait till June 4th for regular access. And 59% said not interested in seeing it.
I might have had the numbers all mixed up on that one, but I feel like if it depends. If you have, like we were talking about this earlier on the main show, if you have kids and it's probably worth it to watch it at home.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. I don't have kids, so I'll probably just wait till June 4th. I'm curious to see it, or as I mentioned, I think on the main show, if we reopen theaters in LA once I am fully vaccinated, I would actually pretty happily consider making that the first movie I go see in theaters, because it's that or that movie that's Bob Odenkirk is an action star, and I love Bob Odenkirk, but I'm not ready for that, so I'd probably go see Raya and the Last Dragon. But yeah, paying $30, I'm in no rush for it. And there's, with kids, I feel like there's so much more, the limit of there's only so much media, new media that's being made for them at any given time. Meanwhile, I'm trying to catch up on all the things I need to watch. So I'm nah, I can wait till June 4th. That's fine.
Yeah, but if you're going solo or on a date or anything like that, and you're a huge Disney fan and these types of movies, go to the theater. From visually, it would be great to see this on the big screen.
Yeah.
But if you got kids and you're gonna be spending $50 to $100 on, no, just stay home.
Someone's gonna have to pee every 5 minutes anyway. Have that pause button.
Oh my God, you just missed. Oh my God.
That'll be the nice thing too. When theaters are open, all the kids who really want to see it will have already seen it.
Yeah.
And I'll be there with my little vax and my little masky mask.
Yeah. With your edibles.
At the 11 a.m. matinee.
Popcorn and edibles, baby.
No kids.
All right, what's next?
There are no children in this theater. I'm just screaming curse words because I can.
I can curse at the screen.
Fuck you! Dragon! Neil Blomkamp was rumored to or attempted to direct a number of projects or franchises. Which of these movies that never got greenlit do you wish would have happened? 41% wanted Alien, 32% said RoboCop, and 27% said Halo.
Have you ever seen, Neil Blomkamp is the man who directed and created the District 9 movie. Have you ever seen District 9?
Oh, okay. I remember when it came out and I was scared to see it.
District 9 was...
I heard it was fantastic.
Is this big... I'm going to say something that's very unpopular. Neil Blomkamp, Sean from this channel loves Neil Blomkamp. He's one of those guys, Sean is one of those guys, when you have a legacy or a hit like Terminator and things like that, he'll be loyal to the writer or director for life because of that one thing or two things that they did. And Neil Blomkamp, he's doing that same thing. Neil Blomkamp had that hit, District 9, and it was a hit. It was a great movie, great sci-fi movie. But every movie afterwards was moderate or it just started, it went on a downward trajectory.
Right.
And then he started getting projects okay, we're gonna give him the Aliens franchise, and buzz would come about it, and it would never happen. Okay, now we're gonna let him reboot RoboCop. Buzz, then it would never happen. Then we're gonna let him reboot. What was the other one? It was Aliens,
Halo.
RoboCop, and Halo. Buzz. Then it would never. That's where he's at now. It's they've been trying to because of his hit with District 9. It's he built this cult following that's he's one of the greatest directors of all time, but everything else that he's done afterwards, Elysium with Matt Damon, Chappie, that robot movie, all these movies, they have not done anywhere near what District 9 has done. I'm sorry, like I said, the unpopular thing I was gonna say, Neil Blomkamp is a one-hit wonder. I'm sorry. He does not deserve the accolade that he's getting.
So are you glad he hasn't had a shot at these movies, or do you think it could be his second hit?
Let me put it this way. The reason why Neil Blomkamp is being mentioned right here on this show is because he just got mentioned lately in the news that he is about to do a District 10. He's finally about to do a sequel to that movie that made him so famous.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years and whatnot, and all these other attempts and the things that kind of failed, and now he's going back to the thing that brought him to the dance. And that's probably where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Because all these other projects that he's tried have either failed or never got off the ground. And I don't know why. District 9 was a great movie, but it wasn't that great to be giving him all these other franchises and to be looking over the fact that his other movies that he did produce did not do that well.
I feel like about the second one that kind of flops. It's like, no, righty. Yeah. we tried this.
I mean, it's almost like M. Night Shyamalan, but at least M. Night Shyamalan gave us Signs, which was to me a good movie, and Unbreakable, which was a good movie. Neil Blomkamp can't say that. All his other movies after District 9.
And The Happening.
I mean, okay. Yeah. The Happening is the equivalent to what Neil Blomkamp has been doing since his first movie. But at least M. Night Shyamalan had 2 or 3 hits before he started. Neil Blomkamp had 1 hit, and then everything else went on a downward trajectory.
Yeah, Sixth Sense buys you at least 2 Happenings.
Exactly.
That's the conversion rate.
Exactly. But everybody's still.
But no more.
Yeah, but everybody's still on this Neil Blomkamp kick from 1 movie. But hey, that's just me. I mean, I probably just activated like 50% of our audience that are gonna kick my ass after this one. But hey,
Venmo Joy to hit you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Now Joy doesn't have to hit me now because the Neil Blomkamp cult is coming after me. Bring it on, geeks. What's next?
And our final poll, we went to Twitter to ask, what is the better comic book series? 57% like WandaVision, 43% was saying Doom Patrol. Pretty neck and neck.
Pretty neck and neck. When I first put this poll up, it was Doom Patrol was the one that was in the lead for a while, and then at the very end, WandaVision. I'm sure the WandaVision fans were like, "Oh hell no!"
Because it was asking comic series specifically, right?
Doom
I feel like a lot of people voted WandaVision who hadn't read it.
Do you have HBO Max?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to think about that.
Okay.
I steal so many from my dad. I don't remember which ones I have.
So I don't know. I didn't know anything about the Doom Patrol comic book, but all I heard was that it was weird. It's a team of there's some familiar characters in there, but there's mostly like those B or C level superheroes that formed a team. The comic book had some success, but I heard that it was weird as hell, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a chance because what's his name from the Mummy trilogy, the Mummy movies? What's his name? The star?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser is in this. There's a character that's 100% a robot. Like it's his brain that was put inside of a robot's body. That's how he becomes a hero, because he's inside of. But it's a rated R superhero series. So like language, all of it, no holds bar. And
DC Tushies?
Oh yeah, but it's so weird. But here's the way that it was described to me that made me go, okay, I'm gonna watch this. Imagine like a Cheech and Chong type of a film with Shakespeare level drama and dialogue, the dialogue, like the script, like Cheech and Chong written by Shakespeare type of drama. And I was like, no fucking way. But when I watched it and I was like, how the hell did you make me feel for Brendan Fraser's brain inside this robot and make me feel and make me cry dude tears because of what he is going through within his personal life. It is, and the weird things that are going on around it, it's weird as hell, way weirder than WandaVision. But the way they write these characters is so emotional. You will love this show. So that's why I'm not surprised that it's neck and neck.
No.
Honestly, if I was,
like I said, I'm just saying a lot of people probably voted who haven't read either comic.
Right. Who are just fresh off of WandaVision series.
Yeah, they're just like, I love WandaVision.
But if you
name 3 of her albums.
But if you watch Doom Patrol, if you watch the first season of it,
yeah,
it will be a hard question to answer. Which one do you like more? So if you have time, if you ever if you have a chance, put it on your list. Watch the first 2 or 3 episodes of it and see if it holds you. But yeah, think of Cheech and Chong and Shakespeare. That's Doom Patrol.
Interesting.
But that's the way I can describe it. But that's the show, guys. Thanks for watching another episode of We Got Your Vote. Appreciate you guys for entertaining us and contributing to our crazy questions that we post in the community tabs. And I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of that. We're going to send more for you for next week. If you have any suggestions that you want us to rank and poll on the community tab, send my way and I'll throw them into the community tab. So just keep sending us that stuff. So if you want to reach out to me, you can find me at Chris Fagan 1980 on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. And Miss Amy, if they want to reach out to you, where can they find you online? And don't forget to plug your YouTube channel as well.
I am on Instagram at amy.n.newman and on Twitter at amy_n_Newman. If you go to either of those, I have in my profile or tagged my pinned tweet. You can watch Your Biggest Fan, an original rom-com web series that I wrote and co-star in, and it's a lot of fun.
There is a character on that rom-com that I have a little crush on. It's not Amy. It's the guy.
He's also named Chris, so
that's why. Chris's love Chris's.
Love Chris crush.
I got a little Chris crush on Chris. But appreciate you guys. Until next time, guys. See you guys next week for another episode of We Got Your Vote. Until next time.
If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or we got your mail.